This is Satisfactory, the game where you automate everything. Forget why you started and wake up screaming about iron ingots. Welcome back to Make It or Break It, the series where we push games to their absolute limits and sometimes into therapy. Today we're reviewing a game that's less of a cozy builder and more of an existential crisis in about 60 frames per second. You wake up on an alien planet with nothing but a robot voice inside of your head and the loving support of a soul-sucking mega corporation.
Touchdown.
Welcome, Employee 404. Your survival is optional. The factory is not.
So your first task is to place down the hub, which of course is easy until I've realized I've picked a location with no nearby resources, no flat ground, and about 4,000 angry alien pigs. It's like choosing to build an IKEA in the middle of Jurassic Park.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Also, I didn't realize that terraforming in this game meant sobbing while rotating buildings in 3D space for about 20 minutes. So, once I got some miners and smelters set up, I finally feel kinda productive. Well, that lasts about 10 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, I forgot to fuel the generators again. That's the fourth blackout today. My factory now runs on coal and about copium or something like that. Every time I fix one bottleneck, two more spawn like factory hydras. Iron plates clog the belts. Screw overflows into infinity. And my copper wire line is tangled like a Christmas tree from hell. If you think this is efficient, congratulations! You are legally not allowed near any infrastructure in your entire life. So, after unlocking some tiers and building my first space elevator, I feel unstoppable. I have a giant sky claw taking resources into orbit. My factory is growing huge. My computer fan is sounding like it's ready for liftoff. And then I discovered a hypertube and it's amazing. I launched myself across the map like a caffeinated hamster in a vacuum cleaner's tube. Also, the hypertube is perfectly safe. If you like concussions or something like that. And trains, fantastic. Unless you're me and didn't build any signals. So now we have two trains on one track playing chicken at about 80 kilometers per hour. Who wins? Not me. And now we're a little bit into the game. My factory now spans over 3 biomes. There are belts basically everywhere. And I need a GPS just to find my biomass burner. I've started naming sections of the base like ancient ruins, such as the Great Copper Collapse or the Valley of the Clipped Conveyor Belts. And don't forget the Forgotten Smelter of Tier 2. People say this game is about optimization. I say it's about making a giant mess. Just look competent enough to lie to yourself that you're efficient. Also, nuclear power, which is code for spend about 6 hours in a cave mining uranium just to build a reactor you're too afraid to turn on. So, does Satisfactory make it or break it? Well, this game absolutely makes it. If your dream is to build the world's worst industrial empire and then spend about 400 hours trying to unfuck yourself, but it breaks if you expect to play casually, because the game turns you into a perfectionist insomniac who screams, "Why the hell is this isn't moving at 2 AM in the fucking morning while your neighbors try to sleep?" Overall, a final score of a 9.5 out of 10 misplaced splitters. Just label your belts early, trust me. Alright, if you enjoyed this episode of Make It or Break It, and if you enjoyed watching me turn a peaceful planet into a noisy, polluted scrapyard, smash that like button, subscribe for more, and join me next time where I ruin another game's ecosystem in the name of progress.